Playing Charbelcher. We got 4-pack negation, 4 offer you can't refuse, 1 surgical extraction, 3 gamble, 1 skirk prospector, 3 strike it rich, 4 plunder's prize, 1 cyclonic rift, 4 reckless barbarian, 4 shatter skull smashing, 3 hydroelectric specimen, 4 sink into stupor, 4 sundering eruption, 1 brotherhood's end, 4 rush of inspiration, 4 leyline of anticipation, 4 ironcrack feats, 4 charbelchers, and 3 pinnacle monks. Let's play. You don't have any payoffs? Okay. Alright, it's not amazing, but it's not terrible. We just have to hit red mana at some point. Ornithopter. Tormouth Crypt. Ornithopter. Okay, make it 4/4. Blood Fountain. It's just a lot of faff. A lot of faffing. Alright, well, that's not good. We're gonna have to hit... We're gonna have to hit a red mana or we're just gonna die. I did take this after a mulligan. What do we pitch? Probably Plunder's Prize. We don't need 3 different win conditions. There we go. Alright, 1 more red mana for the win. Pitch Charbelcher here. Actually, I think we need Dragon Barbarian to win now because we're taking 8, so we're not going to have a shock land. It doesn't really change our discard strategy here, but we basically, yeah, we need a way to turn mana into a different color of mana. Alright, we're dead. We can transmute 1 blue mana to red mana with the Reckless Barbarian or whatever, the ramp card, because it costs 1 red, 1 colorless, and it makes 2 red. What else would have been made that possible? I think that Offer You Can't Refuse would have done it because we had the Pact of Negation. So we could have done something like cast the treasure, target our own cast, or cast something small, target our own cast with a 0 mana spell, counter it with 1 mana for 2 mana. We don't have enough land. Okay. Okay, this is better. Let's run it like this. Shock, Dragon Barbarian, Reckless Barbarian, that's his name. This is a good card. It's just like a really solid. So 2/2 for 2, which is nothing special. But it also sacks for 2, which is really good, actually. Unfortunately, drew our Skirk Prospector, so if he Fragment Realities us, we just lose. We're just holding up mana here. He's on some control plan. It's pretty obvious. Alright. We know what you got now. So we just don't attack anymore? And now we don't have to do anything anymore. Yeah, obviously we're not attacking. I select my deck. Impulse to draw, sure. I think next turn we go off. We wanted the one extra mana so that we could have a counter available for white removal spells or blue counter spells. We could also just chill. Sure. We're not a creature deck, so we don't really care. We're actually close to being able to go off and use it. So I'm just gonna play this tapped. And no attacks. This is a lot of cantrips, bro. Authority. Sure, we don't care. Alright. No attacks. We're just chilling. Opponent's not doing anything, we're not doing anything. Alright, next turn, so this is fine. We don't care. Because this is our kill window. We're just gonna go ahead and Plunderers. Hang on. Plunderers for 1, 2, 3, 4. Offer you can't refuse the negate. That's the game. Alright, at least you didn't get shut out. Hey, Teddy. What you looking at, dude? What you looking at, Puppo? There's not much more annoying than trying to play a combo deck into a control deck. This deck does a decent job at it. But it is, like, one of the most annoying feelings. Rewind Care 54. It's like a good mix of cards, but there's no payoff cards, so we mulligan it. This is good. We can turn 2 Belcher. We can't go off on turn 2, but we can shock this in. We're gonna go for it. Artifact or creature. Alright, so he takes our Charbelcher. Sure. So now the question is, do I sacrifice a... Oh, I don't have to. Okay. We just go into top deck mode. It's fine. Plays Crucius, discards a thing, gets another thing. Getaway. Heisting us does approximately nothing. There's nothing in our deck that my opponent wants. It does give him an out to burn us to death. Of course, the first card is a fucking discard effect that only hits artifacts, right? Doesn't use it. This is instant, right? Yeah. I'm gonna hold this. We have the mana to go off. We're getting beat down. Probably just dead next turn. So we are gonna use this. Even though it's risky as fuck. Oh, okay. We have to do this because we would probably die next turn. Sure. Now we definitely have to do it. It's unfortunate, just the way it is. He's got another counterspell of some sort. But we have two, so we just go. Sure. That's the rest of the cards that he has from our deck. What's this guy do? It's a non-land card. Sure. Alright, well, not the best. Actually went negative today. Oh, we're not out yet. Never mind. I thought that was the last game. Okay, this is a way better hand. This is like an actual good hand. So... chances are pretty high. With this hand, we just play line, tap land, shock in, play this at the end of his turn. Our turn comes around, Ironcrag Feat, Charbelcher, win the game. Okay. Pass the turn. Let him do whatever he wants. Play Reckless Barbarian. Probably just Wizards. Although Wizards doesn't usually run tap lands, so it might be some weird control. Weird Izzet control scheme. It's like bad Wizards. Spellpierce would suck. If this goes off, even if he Spellpierces it, we get the Belcher in. But he should Spellpierce the feet if he's got it. Okay. Sure. We still have the Strike at Rich, it's not the end of the world. We're not under like a huge clock right now or anything. Including Spellpierce in your prowess deck is pretty bad. I'm just saying. In my opinion, it's pretty bad. Alright, so we just play this Sept. Sure. It's like, the problem with Spellpierce in decks like this is like, yes, in some cases where your burn wouldn't answer something, it can be good. It only hits non-creature spells, so that's strike 1 against it. Strike 2 is, it kills your momentum. Like, imagine you're playing Spellpierce and you have a Corey Steelcutter, right? You could have triggered the Steelcutter and won. We're fine here. We're just chilling. We can force a double counterspell here. If he goes all in, we can just win on the stack. I think it's fine. So my plan right now is to cast Belcher at the end of his turn, and then go off again on our turn. Yeah, like, look how bad this is. He has this Corey Steelcutter. He's probably holding a handful of Spellpierces. Alright, here you go. Spellpierce me again. Oh, never mind. You're just dead. Yeah, I don't like it. I mean, there's cases where it would win you the game, but I think more often than not it hurts the deck because it's not synergistic with the deck's like overall strategy of basically casting prowess creatures, burn spells, and cantrips. For every situation where you win the game because you spell pierce something, maybe having like 1 or 2 is fine. But I'm pretty sure for if you're running like 4 of, for every game where you won the game because you spell pierce something, there's another game where you lost the game because you had a spell pierce in your hand that was useless. Okay. Sure. We get blue mana, we're in really good shape. There's our blue mana. We shock it in because we have the mythical turn 2 kill here. Full control. Pact Negation. Offer you can't refuse. Pact Negation. Make 2 treasures. Shock in a land. Ironcrag Feet. Charbelcher. Dead. That's our like Disneyland hand basically. If you get the best hand possible, you can kill them on turn 2. It requires you to have Pact of Negation or Surgical Extraction. It requires you to have a offer you can't refuse. It requires you to have a Ironcrag Feet and a Charbelcher. You shock in a blue land, opponent casts a spell, you counter the spell, and then counter your own counter on the stack, get 2 treasures. Next turn, slam a land, do what we just did, win the game. No payoff. Okay, this is better. We'll put Brotherhood's End back. Offer you can't refuse could be pretty relevant in stopping like a Karn from coming down. Here. Alright, so I think we shock this in. Because we're either countering a Karn, Strike It Riching, or Strike It Riching. Alright. We chill. Sure. One, two, three, four, five, six. Not enough to trigger the Ugin's binding. Exile my land, bitch. How about this Charbelcher then? Bonk. This deck triggers me too, like the fucking just very annoying. I'm gonna exile all your lands and play 4 Karns in Liquid Metal Coating and Eldrazi top end. I mean, it's a good deck. It's just really fucking annoying. The main reason it's annoying is because it has the ability to get turn 2 Karn, which is like really hard for a lot of decks to deal with. Okay, so we have a gamble. I think we can keep this. We'll play tapped here, gamble next turn. So we gamble before we play our land, because like having more cards in our hand increases the odds of keeping the card that we want. Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate actually, because we lost our blue land, but whatever. We have Pact Negation. Sure. Here we go. That's good. Drawing blue is good. Offer you can't refuse could be very relevant if we draw a land next turn. Fairy, okay, sure. Blue land would be great. Shock in Leyline of Anticipation. Teferi is like, it came one step behind. Gonna kill our Crackling Falls. Teferi actually pretty fucking annoying here. Okay, sure. Okay, that's pretty good. Should have probably waited and copied the Field of Ruin. We just need a land, and we're gonna try. I mean, we're pretty behind the 8 ball here now because of obvious reasons. Being against a control deck with 3 Lotus Fields and Teferi is not fun. We do have Pact of Negation though, and that could trip him up. We just need the land to try and go off. Fragment Reality. Okay, sure. Same position we were in last turn. Our best bet is that we shock in a land, we play Irencrag Feet, and then we fight, like he fights over it. 9 lives, huh? What if I... Do I have a way to bounce that? I do. I do have a potential way to bounce that. So Charbelcher now would have to just be a Teferi kill. Like, it's not gonna... Okay, it doesn't matter because we didn't draw a land. If I draw a land there, we try to combo out and kill Teferi because 9 lives is going to stop him from dying. But the way we win that is with overloaded bounce spell. Okay, well, we broke even at least. We only lost a little bit. Let's see what packs we got. Yeah, so like... annoying. This is always good to get. I don't think I had that set. It's kind of interesting. And we got a wild card in the pack. That's great. Let's go ahead and spend our gold too. Open some Final Fantasy packs. This is trash. Like, I don't... They did this artifact dirty. This is alright. crystal. Eh.
Okay. That's it for me for now. I'm gonna make some dinner. Later.